Welcome back to another video. In this one, super exciting shoot that we're on today. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes on an event that we're filming tonight. We're in London at the Marriot Grosvenor House Hotel, filming the Black Tech Achievement Awards, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes on the entire thing. So let's go do it. So here we are inside the space where the event is happening this evening. Tonight we're producing a highlight video, so a really high-end highlight video for the event, and also doing some key interviews with the winners of some awards this evening. This is a black tie event, so it's important that, that the footage represents that, and obviously we produce the highest quality video that we possibly can. In terms of the team for this evening, you've obviously got myself, director and producer, working closely with the client. You've got Jack Brazil, head of production, who's basically DPing the whole shoot for me, so I don't have to worry about actually filming. And then we've got Adam Thorne behind the camera shooting this behind the scenes video as well. So a pretty lean team, but we are in London, so we need to be mindful because of travel and stuff like that. But I'm super excited to get into the event this evening. So in terms of the camera setup that we're rocking with tonight, we have the Blackmagic 6K Pro, flying that on a DJI RS2 Pro. We've got the focus motor on top of the camera here, basically just to keep all of the wires and everything out of the way. And we're filming on a 24-70, so we can be super agile in terms of the shots that we use, in terms of wide and tight shots. And obviously that's f2.8 as well, so we get some lovely bokeh in the background. In terms of the interview setup that we're using, we've got the Blackmagic Ursa G2. We've got this completely rigged out with two sources of audio and also a lovely 7-inch monitor on here, so I can personally see what's happening whilst I'm kind of speaking to the talent, and the camera operator Jack can basically look at everything through the on-screen camera as well. So the event is about to kick off. We've probably got about 10 minutes until really everyone starts arriving. We've got the lighting set up now, so we're basically using Amaran 100D as the key light right on the face here against the step and repeat. And then we've also got a just a cheap panel light in there. Like I said, we're in London, we need to be lean, so we couldn't, you know, we'd love to use a 300D and a 100D, but it's just not accessible when you're in London, and obviously travel is an issue. So yeah, that's everything. We're about ready to kick off, do some interviews, and then of course record the rest of the evening. Super excited. So this is my third year running this event now, and filming this event, 4 years working with this specific client, UK Black Business Week. And let's have a value conversation, because obviously we're working with UK Black Business Week on a 5-figure retainer for the entire year. And in order to get those kind of jobs, you need to understand the value that you can really bring to the client. Now, specifically for this event, like, we're suited and booted. It's a high-end event, and the project needs to be treated as such. Obviously, these guys are an event company. So what's the result in terms of the marketing efforts, and what are we here to do? Essentially, represent the event in the best light possible, and also just sell more tickets and help to grow the event through the use of creative and high quality content with their marketing. So when we look at having a value conversation with the client, everything that we do relates to that one goal of essentially revenue generation for the company. That's the most important thing. We are all marketers here, right? You might think that you do content creation, you don't, you do marketing. And you have to look at your clients and see how your work can impact those results, and then tie the value that you can bring to those results. That's the way that you can begin to charge 5-figure retainers every single year for clients. In terms of events specifically, the turnaround time is super important. So you can't leave it for like 2 weeks before you produce the content that you're shooting. So I'm literally sat here now about to jump into some edits in terms of actually cutting down the B-roll, and then I can get that over to our editors, who can basically cut everything up and create the video over the weekend for the client to then post on Monday. Now, this again comes back to value, right? Giving your clients a polished and finished final product within literally 3 days over the weekend is super valuable, especially for events companies, because they need those fast turnaround times. When I first started out working with UK Black Business Week, it was just me, right? It was just me as a videographer. I came in, suited and booted, filmed the whole event. And now we're lucky enough to have developed a relationship with the client where I can bring a team, we can bring all the kit that you see, and it generally makes things much easier for me. Now, in terms of managing the team, how do we go about doing that? How do we go about building a team and managing a team? Well, it's really important to choose freelancers and contractors that ultimately understand what you're looking to achieve. Everyone's bought into the vision of what we're looking to do for the client, i.e. sell more tickets, get sponsorships, all of that sort of stuff. And all of the team management stuff comes from your pre-production, right? So pre-production essentially is not just for the client, but it's also for you as a company. You might know what you're doing up here, but getting it down on paper and having that structured and consistent plan that you can refer to throughout this evening, like I'm doing now, is probably the most fundamental thing that you can get right. For one, the client can see that you really care and that you're really involved in the process of actually filming and then therefore distributing their content afterwards. But for the team, it gives that plan that we can always come back to. We can always refer to the plan when things inevitably go a bit chaotic, as they always do when we film events. All right, we are wrapped. It's been an incredible shoot, really enjoyed it. Definitely takes it out of you, filming to this level, takes it out of the team as well, but that's kind of the reality of what we do. Just checking out some of the footage now before we go, but yeah, just the time to basically get packed up, get in the car, and then drive 2 hours home from London. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Listen, if you are a digital media business owner, photographer, videographer, whatever that might be, and you're looking for more clients for your digital media business, there is a link down in the description below. If you are interested, you can click it. If not, no worries. I don't really care if you do or not, but I promise that if you do, then struggling with client acquisition for your digital media business will never be a problem again. But with all of this being said, I hope you've enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Nah, definitely not.